Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I'm here for the first live stream. And let me just get it up on here. And I've been getting asked questions, emails about the tarot workshop. You can do it as you wish. Just keep track. I label the videos regardless. Like it'll say week 1, week 2, but you can start and stop as often as you like. I'm starting week 3 tomorrow, but it doesn't matter. Like you can just do it at your own pace. You know, do it for a couple of weeks and then stop and then start again at another point. It's fine. You just learn at your own rate. Doesn't matter. Anyway, if you're interested, if you have other questions, you can always email me. Oh, that stupid thing is in the way there. Hang on. There we go. All right, move that. All right, that's better. Okay. Liza, M's feelings. Okay, how's M feeling? He feels that you're very stable, balanced, fair, honest. You're attractive, intuitive, spontaneous, and kind. Moon, what comes through about my pick a card video? Okay, let's see. It comes, both sides of the story come through here, or both sides of the story come through here. So it looks like on one point you're heartbroken, or maybe you're not happy with it, but then it shows that you have the magic around you, that you can create it to anything you want it to be. Excuse me, miss. So I don't know, were you unhappy with it? Or maybe it may be slow to take off and then all of a sudden it takes off. Very odd that the heartbreak card would show up in a pick, you know, when you're asking about a pick a card. I don't know. If you're unhappy with the video, I would just leave it, give it some time, because with the magician, it could turn into something better than you think it is, or more successful than you think it's going to be. Mimi, how did Dante feel about my Snapchat's post with another girl? Did she realize she was wrong? She realized that she was wrong. Yeah. I don't think that she was really crazy for whatever was going on Snapchat if you were with someone else. I don't know. I would just be, you know, I'm not a big fan of communicating through social media. So I would just be careful with what you put up there, or, you know, I'm not a fan of that kind of stuff. I feel like you don't know who sees it and who doesn't see it and who may tell somebody something. I don't know. I don't know Snapchat myself. I've never done it, but I don't like communicating through social media. I just don't think it's a good idea. T Yvette, general love. Excuse me. What is happening over there? You vocalizing? General love. Use your intuition when it comes to love. If you're not with anyone, you have an air sign coming in. Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini can transform your entire life and bring it back to balance. If you are with someone right now, there could be a transformation coming in around that relationship that brings it back to balance. Hey, here, try that. Here, you can hold it. Here, hold this thing. There you go. Georgia, what is RS up to? Is he going to offer love? Not right away. I don't see love coming in anytime soon. It looks like he's just not doing much of anything. I don't know. He's like not up to anything. I don't think. Kira, what's next for finances and bills? Money should be coming in soon, a large sum of money. The 10 of Pentacles could be money that you didn't have to work for. It could be a bonus, a tax refund, a sign-on bonus, a gift of some type. Feeling very appreciated when it comes to finances. Well, you know what that could be? A lot of bills, whatever they are, I think are going to be giving people extended time to pay them. So that could be the appreciation that shows up. Like you may not have to pay a late fee if you have to pay something late. I'm curious myself on property taxes, but I heard that when it comes to your mortgage, they may be giving you 3 months that they would tack on at the end of the mortgage. So I think that might be the appreciation part. It looks like you're going to be okay with your bills and your finances. I think you'll be able to work things out fine. Forever. How did N feel after what I told him about my past? Well, he's thinking about it. The Hermit, he's like, he may pull back because he's thinking about whatever it was that you told him. Not that he feels bad about it or that he feels, he's just thinking about it. I don't think he really has so much of an opinion. He does feel a little bit weak. And a little bit like he's pulling back, but I don't think it's that he's pulling back in a bad way. I think he's pulling back to like think about things. It's not a bad thing though. Ashmita, what is RG's energy towards me today? Slow. Today it's slow. The 8 of Wands in reverse would be a slowdown. And out of balance. He's out of balance today. Temperance is in reverse and so is the 8 of Wands. He's also feeling a little bit lackadaisical. 8 of Pentacles in reverse would be like either not working hard or being kind of lazy. Forever Grateful, General. Going on for Forever Grateful, General. You're putting an old wound in the past. You're putting it to bed, moving forward from it. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, breathing a sigh of relief, stepping out of your box and moving into a different direction. You may also have a creative project or a creative endeavor coming up that you're spending a lot of time working on. Kira, what can I expect for the month of May? The birthday month. Oh, let's see, month of May. Money looks good in May. It also looks like you may be spending some time thinking about things, thinking about what you want to do, what direction you want to go in. You're not holding yourself back in May. You may be trying different things. You may be looking for new work. You could even be starting a new job in May, or another job in May, depending on where you are with jobs. Towards the end of the month, there's spontaneity and there's some like reckless abandonment that should be fun. But that's more towards the end of the month. Lydia, I ran into Omar the Aquarius. He totally ignored me. He's holding himself back. He feels betrayed. I wonder if he found out that you were seeing somebody else. He feels betrayed and he feels unsuccessful, but he appreciates you and he's going to try to come back. Not only is he going to try to come back, he's going to be perseverant. You may tell him where to go, or you may just, ignore him or something. He's going to come back, though. You're going to hear from him again. Krista, how is Jay feeling about me shutting him down today? Oh, he stabbed in the back. Stabbed in the back and now argumentative. But he's kind of tuning into his intuition right now. So that may be a good thing, that he's trying to connect with his intuition. Forever. What will he still talk to his ex after he said that he wouldn't? Yes. But you know what? Exes are a pain in the ass, and the more attention you give them, the more power they're going to have. You can't control what somebody else does. Like, not meaning him, but meaning the ex. So if the ex is reaching out to him, or the ex is a pain in the ass, he's going to give in to that. It's going to take time before that kind of severs. I wouldn't make a big deal out of it, because if you do, it's going to become a huge deal. Krista, how long before Jay reaches back out? Could be about a week. Kira, Leroy, and I, whatever comes through. Perseverance. Perseverance and strength comes through. So you guys may be working hard on getting on the same page, fixing things, moving forward. Lauren, will he contact me soon? Yes, 70% chance, yes, he contacts you soon. Virgo, I've been thinking and even dreamt a few times about my ex, but he has someone new and he lives with her. Is there anything for him and I in the future? If you dreamt about him recently out of the blue, it's probably because he's thinking about you too. Yes, there is a chance that you guys reconnect in the future. Definitely. Jada, is the legal field good for me? Yeah, it is good for you. Very good for you. Bobblehead. Will my Virgo ex come back and reconcile? Yeah, I think so. I think you're going to reconcile with the Virgo. What's the matter, bub? There you go. You want that? No, you don't want it? Or you do want it? You just wanted to do it yourself? A TD, Aries' next actions towards me. Comes in out of the blue. You should be hearing from him. You should be hearing from him soon, out of the blue when you least expect it. He still looks like he's a little bit indecisive and he's not really sure what he's doing or where he's going. He still has arguments around him, but I think communication is going to pick up. Jada. Love messages. The Sun, Archangel Uriel. A happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. Three of Water. A celebration, a wedding or graduation, a birth announcement. Oh, excuse me, Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance, moderation, cooperation, and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Moon Honey, messages from Source. The Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You have a guardian angel. The Hermit, Archangel. Excuse me. Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teachings, and self-discovery. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel. It was just buffering, but I think it's okay now. All right, I should be a bobblehead. When will I get the job of my dreams? You know, it looks like it can happen sometime this fall. Maybe happening sometime this fall. It's not that far off. Hasty. What does JK, my reporting manager, think of me? Thinks that you're hardworking, down to earth, responsible. Hardworking comes up again. You don't hold yourself back, but sometimes you could be a little bit indecisive. But overall, you're very grounded and down to earth. Stephanie, how is he feeling after the text I sent him? I went off on him because he's being very shady towards me, and I feel like he used me because of how he acted today. He's feeling right now a little bit like he's shutting down. Like, I'm not dealing with this right now. Did he answer you? I'm wondering if he answered you. Because it looks like, like he's feeling like I have enough going on. I'm not doing anything wrong. Or, I mean, it doesn't show he's doing anything wrong. But he's lacking perseverance. So it's like he's kind of like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just not going to do anything, or I'm not going to deal with this right now. He's sort of like his attitude is just kind of like, I'm not fighting. Like, I'm not going down this road. That's what his attitude is right now. So I'm surprised. I would be surprised if you guys had an exchange, because it doesn't look like he wants to get into it. Where am I? 70. Does he understand how he made me feel? Because I feel hurt and used, that he doesn't care about me. Yeah, but he feels like you guys are not at the place right now where he's got a he feels like you want too much from him. He feels like you want too much from him. That's the thing. And he feels like he's going to pull back, because he's feeling like he never does the right thing by you. You're always mad at him, and he's like, I'm not doing this. I just can't do this. And you know, your attitude is, how does he make me feel? I feel hurt and used. But you know the situation that he's in. You know what he's dealing with. And you know he's in the middle of this like crazy kind of breakup. So he's kind of like, you know what you know where I am in my life right now. I can't make you not feel used. I can't make you, I'm not here to make you feel any other way. And he's not, how he feels that, how do I explain it? Like, you're always mad at him. And to him, he's like, you know, we're not even at that part yet. Like, we haven't even gotten there yet. And she's always mad at me. So I can't, I don't do anything right. So I'm just not, I can't do this anymore. Like, I'm just like, he doesn't know what to do. He's like every other day she's mad at me. So he doesn't, he doesn't realize that he feels that he made you feel used. He feels like you know what the situation is, and yeah, I think he's gonna pull back, because he doesn't want to have to. He doesn't want to have to worry that every 2 seconds that you're gonna get mad at him. Hasty, does M the Libra think of me, or is he committed to anyone else? Is M the Libra committed to anyone else? I don't think that he's committed to anyone else right now. I do think there's somebody else around him, but I do think he thinks of you. Like, that's kind of like 3 separate things. Oh, Mariana, do I owe you a question from yesterday? Because Brandy emailed me and said that you sent a super chat just as I logged off. So if I do, send a question with purple hearts. Mariana, will I end up pregnant soon? I'm only getting a 33% chance, so I don't think it's going to be that soon. Mimi, what was she upset about? Was she upset about it? A 70% chance, yes, she was upset about it. Nina, will we be together tonight? I think that you will end up together tonight, either tonight or soon, within the, I would say before the end of the week. Forever. What's the energy between him and his ex? Does he still entertain her, and or is she the one that's still interested? I think they still see each other. I don't think that it's completely over between the two of them yet. Mimi, when should I hear from her? It could be within the next 3 days. Mariana, my boyfriend's current energies towards me. He may pull back a little bit because he's contemplating things in his own way. That doesn't have anything to do with you. It does show here that the sword cuts both ways with him. So he can be a really great boyfriend sometimes, and his energy can be really shitty other times. And justice is in reverse, so you may feel that way. He's adventurous, and he's kind of has like a wild, like a wild side, or like a love of adventure type of a side. But he does love you. There is love here. Krista, I want an apology from Jay. Will I get it without asking for it? I think you will. Yeah, I think you will. Bobblehead, will the Virgo ex apologize and want to commit when the reconciliation happens? Maybe not right away. It may take some time. It might not happen like all in 1 week. It may take a little bit longer than that. Hannah, Christopher feel about my text message about his dream. Heartbreak comes up. That's odd. I don't know what the dream was about, but it shows that maybe he didn't, he felt bad for the way that you interpreted it. I don't know. It was his dream that he told you about, and then you analyzed it and gave it your opinion? Shows that he feels a little hurt by whatever it was that you said. I don't know why. And he feels a little bit out of balance, but he's going to get over it, and he's going to move on from it. And then he gets back on track. I don't know why that would come up. That's very strange. But like a little bit hurt, like he feels a little bit hurt. Kira, how is Leroy feeling about me and our relationship? He feels good. He feels like things are on the right track. He's prepared to put in some hard work. He thinks that you're on the right track. Things move forward quickly. I think things are okay right now. Ashley, will I receive a stimulus check this month? Yes, you will. You should. Lauren, will I get pregnant this year? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Ashley, will Marquis pay me the money that he owes me in April? I don't think so. I'm not confident in that.
Engaging dramas, compelling characters, great TV starts here. Start TV on broadcast channels.
Hasti. AG Pisces Sun or AM Libra Sun, who's better for me? I can't really tell you who's better for you. I mean, you can't really compare one person to the to another person, but I'll do my best. I would go with the Pisces. Mimi, did she tell her brother she has a strong feelings for me? Every time we used to talk, he kept saying, "Are you all in love yet?" No, I don't think that she told him. I think that she kind of holds herself back and she doesn't really talk much about her feelings, but he senses it. He senses it. Isa, are they still intimate or do they just talk? Can I trust? I wouldn't trust 100% just yet. No, I think that there still may be something going on. I don't know that it's completely done between the two of them yet. Love, what is C thinking about our connection? He thinks that it's loving, kind, spiritual. He's perseverant, but he holds himself back. So it's like he may come forward in some respects, but holds himself back in other ways. And he does think a lot about the connection. All right, I think I made it through. I'm going to go all the way back to the top now. Oh, new chapter. Not happy, thinking about walking. Outcome, please. Not happy, thinking about walking. Can you just explain what you mean by that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. Stephanie, I'm done with him if he even is going to care. Oh, you're going to hear from him again. If you disappear for a while, you'll hear from him again. But he's not going to come back to fight. He's going to give it this enough time for him to feel like that it's blown over, and then he'll reach out. Hasty. AG the Pisces and his family approached my family for matrimony. Do you think that they will want to take this forward if we meet? Yeah, 70% chance, yes. New chapter, walking away from the situation with George. So it was not happy thinking about walking out. Okay. See, it's going to be your choice. And you got to be prepared to stick to your guns. So here's the thing. You know, it's your decision. You can be with him, but it might be on his terms for a while. If you don't want to deal with that, you may need to walk away until he finishes his business. The thing is that, you know, these situations are very complicated because it's like nobody really makes a change until they've really hit rock bottom. So people tend to put up with a lot of bullshit until they've really had enough. And like I've said a million times, if somebody showed up on your white horse with roses and candy and was the perfect person, you probably would move on without looking back. But that hasn't happened yet. Moving forward, though, you're going to have other opportunities. And if he doesn't give you what you want, I don't think that you're going to sit around and wait for him, but you're going to come to crossroads. Like if say you were to wind up going out with somebody else, say Dave shows up and you wind up going out with Dave. At some point, George is going to return and you're going to revisit this situation. As far as walking away right now, it's really hard to cut somebody out of your life when you care about them, and also when, you know, if you're not moving forward with somebody else. Like that's usually what it takes, at least from what I've seen. Most of the time, that's what happens. I think that at some point you and George reconnect. If you want to walk away from it right now, you can, but you have to be prepared to really do it. Because what happens with... It's like you can threaten him all you want and you can disappear for a little while, but he feels you there and he kind of knows that you're still there and that you guys are going to reconnect. That's why he keeps coming in and out. When he really feels you gone, that's when he's going to show up. And you can't, like, it's not something that you can fake. That's why when people are like, well, I'll just tell him I'm dating someone else. I'm like, that doesn't work. Because people know when you're lying. People, even if the person doesn't know logically she's lying to me, they feel it. And they just don't feel threatened and they don't care. But when somebody really disappears, digs their heels in and backs up, that's when the other person comes forward. So if you were to walk away right now, my suggestion would be to really walk away. Yeah, stop thinking about him, delete his number, do what you can to move on with your life, and then he's going to show up at some point regardless. But right now, he's not giving you what you want. So I mean, this is your decision right now, but it's going to be your decision again at another point. These relationships are very hard. They're very frustrating and they're very complicated. I mean, it would be so much easier for me to just be like, walk away from him, this is the end. But at some point he resurfaces and then you're going to have this conversation again with him or another one like it. Thing is that when you get caught in a cycle of fighting and breaking up and fighting and breaking up and I'm never talking to you again and that kind of stuff, you know, like the first time it happens, the person may be nervous, but when it's happened 15 times, they don't believe it anymore. They're like, ah, she'll be fine. She'll get over it. And that drives me crazy when I hear somebody say, oh, well, they'll get over it. They'll get over it. But you've proved to them before that you'll get over it because you keep accepting them back. You have to do something different in order to change the energy of the situation. And that's the hard part. That's the most difficult part. Stephanie, Oh, I did that one. Oh, maybe I went out of order. Oh, I did go out of order. Okay. Mimi, does she have feelings for me though? I sensed it. Yeah, I think if somebody else has sensed it, it's probably legit. Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think she can also have a little bit of a jealous streak. Nana, what should I know? My name is Adriana M. I'm a Cancer. Is Jesus, the Aries, going to come looking for me again? He is going to come looking for you again. I don't know what your relationship was with him prior to this, but it looks like you could have an argument or something with him, a disagreement or some kind of an upsetment when he comes back. Love, why is C holding back? He's undecided. He doesn't know what he wants. He's out of balance, undecided, and he's not sure of what he wants. Kiki, will Dylan Easton text me again? Yeah, I think so. Yep. Kiki, will Jacob ever talk to me again soon? He holds himself back for a bit, but I think you should be hearing from him within the next 3 months. Oh, Anna, maybe that's why he felt hurt. Maybe he felt hurt because the dream was very real for him, and he felt like it's something that could happen to him again. Maybe that's why. Maybe it wasn't that he was hurt by what you said. It was he was hurt by what happened in the dream and the reality of it. All right, well, at least that makes a little bit more sense now. Anna, what's coming up for Christopher and I this week? It doesn't look like such an exciting week, but it may be because we're all on lockdown and you can't really do too much. You're going to talk to him. You might see him, but I don't think that you're going to do anything too great. You may be talking about, though, at some point, planning a trip or going to the beach or something, hanging out near water when the lockdown is lifted. Maybe planning a trip or talking about planning a trip. Kiki, any new love coming in soon? Yes, you have an Aries. You also have a Libra coming in. Goddess, job and finances for me within the next 2 weeks. You may be feeling unsuccessful with money, jobs, and job relationships over the next 2 weeks. Things may seem very uncertain for you, but moving past that, things are going to get better. Things will get better, but you may go through a period where either you don't have a job, or you feel like you could lose your job, or you're just not getting paid from your job. Feeling like things are uncertain, ungrounded, a little bit heartbroken. But once it moves into the past, things pick up very quickly and they go back to normal. And I think that you can make up for what you've lost, and you can make up for what you lost pretty quickly. It might not happen, like, the next 2 weeks may be tough, and it could be after that things start to pick up. I